The original diva, now mother of two, is back with her 14th studio album. This is my review of the brand new album, Me, I Am Mariah, the Elusive Chanteuse. The brand new Mariah album was released today, May 26th, via Def Jam Records. Previously titled The Art of Letting Go and delayed since 2012 before being retitled, and is brand new out now. Every single track on the album was written or at least co-written by Mariah Carey herself. The album was executively produced by Mariah Carey herself and previous The Emancipation of Mimi producer Jermaine Dupri. The album cover is so Mariah. Mariah is posing with her arms behind her head, looking very tall and very fierce in a nude crocheted swimsuit. The deluxe edition cover, however, is just a close-up of Mariah Carey's face with the same sun-kissed backdrop. I really feel that these album covers, especially the standard edition one, is very, very reminiscent of her Emancipation of Mimi album cover, probably because she's worked with Jermaine Dupri again. That could be a little influence behind it. On a side note, there's been a lot of fans who have said that Mariah Carey looks absolutely retouched to high heaven, but what do you guys think? I think she looks amazing. Starting off the album, Mariah goes back to her roots with a big piano ballad, Cry. It has big vocals and it is very moving to start off this album. Track 2 is what I like to call a Mariah vocal mix track. This track, Faded, features a range of Mariah Carey's vocals, from her big power belts, her low tones, and her exclusively unique whistle register. Track 3, Dedicated, is straight up nostalgia with massive influences from her R&B album Rainbow. It's a very smooth tempo track featuring the rapper Nas. Hashtag beautiful, as I already reviewed in detail. Here is the next track and the first single. It's smooth, it's sexy, it's a great opening to describe what this album's gonna be like. Up next is Thirsty, and Diva Mariah makes her debut in this sassy track. It is one really spacey hip-hop sounding track with a very sassy attitude. Track 6, Make It Look Good, is straight up a smooth R&B track, and it is very, very reminiscent of Stevie Wonder. It has that very Stevie Wonder-esque sound to it. Third single, You're Mine, Eternal, is up next. It's what I like to call a new style R&B Mariah ballad, with a very simple piano medley, Mariah's vocals, and a very simple beat. Track 8, You Don't Know What to Do, featuring Wale, is one of the rare upbeat dance moments of the album. It's a very fun, upbeat track with a lot of disco elements. Dem Babies, Monroe, and Rockin' make their musical debut in the next track, Supernatural. Mariah perfectly layers their really cute giggles in this really heartfelt power ballad. The second half of this track absolutely stunned me as Mariah Carey really starts using those incredible vocals of hers. Mariah heads back to the clubs with this disco beat driven track, Meteorite. It's a really upbeat, jumpy track with a very infectious beat. Track 11, Camouflage, is another new Mariah ballad. A simple piano beat to accompany Mariah Carey's amazing voice. What else? Track number 12, Money, featuring Fabulous, is a very anti-materialistic track over a solid hip-hop thumping beat. Up next, Mariah covers the 80s George Michael gospel track, One More Try. She keeps it very much like the original with a lot of gospel tunes and organ layers. And finally, Heavenly is yet another gospel track. Even more so than the George Michael cover, Mariah Carey takes on a full-on gospel choir in this really big gospel ballad. Those lambs that bought the deluxe edition of Me, I Am Mariah, the Elusive Chanteuse, received these 4 bonus tracks. Track 15, Mariah practically introduces the deluxe edition with And Now for the Deluxe. With a redo of It's a Wrap from her previous album Memoirs of an Imperfect Angel, only this time it features Mary J. Blige. Track 16 is yet another Memoirs remake of Betcha Gano, only this time featuring R.Kelly. We all know R.Kelly adds his signature smooth R&B flavour to a song, and he did just that right here. The album's second single, The Art of Letting Go, is up next on the deluxe edition, and it is a very empowering gospel and classic R&B sounding track. And finally, to end the deluxe edition, is the title track, Me, I Am Mariah, the Elusive Chanteuse. This track is basically Mariah talking. There's no singing, no music, it's just Mariah talking, explaining the inspiration behind the album title. For those of you that bought the Japan edition and the Target store exclusive edition, you received this extra bonus track, America the Beautiful. It's basically Mariah's rendition of a very classic American patriotic track. Why they would include that on a Japanese edition, I don't know, because they're not in America, but... As a long-time Mariah Carey fan since I was a kid, I was very skeptical into listening to this album. I wasn't really too impressed with her later studio albums. I mean, I liked them, but I wasn't too impressed. It wasn't the Mariah Carey that I knew and fell in love with. And I don't know, I just wasn't skeptical, but upon listening to Me, I Am Mariah, like, this album is absolutely everything, and she has absolutely nailed it. I can absolutely see this album doing really well for her. It is Mariah going back to her roots, essentially, and using those incredible vocals, finally. I'd have to say my favourite track on the album is You Don't Know What to Do. I love how upbeat and dancey it is. Mariah hasn't done a track like this for a while. I'm still waiting for her to do a Someday-esque track from her debut album, that upbeat. Still waiting for that, but I love this track. I love how upbeat it is. Least favourite track has to be Camouflage. I don't really feel that this song goes anywhere. It really falls flat. Her vocals are amazing in it. I mean, at the end they're amazing, but there's only so much you can do with just the piano medley and her vocals again, yet again. It's alright, I have to be in the mood to listen to that one. But lambs, that is the end of my Mariah Carey, Me, I Am Mariah, the Elusive Chanteuse album review. Let me know what you guys think of the album, what's your favourite and least favourite track, you know what to do, right down there in the comments. Once again, it's the end of one of my videos, and you know I always recap some of my older ones, so over here, check out my previous review of J-Lo's new single, First Love. Up there, check out my Kylie Minogue Kiss Me Once album review, and over there, check out my Lily Allen Sheezus album review. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, it really does mean a lot to me. Please like and thumbs up and share this video, all that jazz, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!